Hi loves, it's Lacey and welcome back to our space. And so today in our space, I am participating in another challenge video. And yes, I know I've been doing lots of challenges and collabs lately and I love them and I am very happy to be included in as many as I have been in. But this one is the Best Things Ever Thrifted Challenge and it is being issued by the lovely Kimberly over at Diva Designing on a Dime. And what she's asked us to do is to take our favorite things that we've ever thrifted and show them in this video and do like a makeover or a DIY on one of them. So this was a really difficult for me to do because I have been thrifting all my life, and since I started my YouTube channel I've shown several different thrift hauls and I just was like, how can I break it down to the best things ever? I love so many pieces, but I did bring out a few things and I tried to be a little bit of eclectic in my choices so I can show a little bit of everything that I've thrifted over the course. And I don't know if I have 6 items, but let's jump into this because this could be a long video. So the very first thing that I love is this plate. And as you can see, it is like a sunflower. I do believe I got this one at the Salvation Army and it was dirt cheap because most of the time I pick up items when they're on half off day. I look for the color that is half off and those are the items I buy unless it's something really unique. But I love this piece. It's super heavy. I think the reason it was there is because it's got a little tiny chip right here and it doesn't bother me at all. I use it for decor pieces. It is food safe though because the design is on the back side of it. And when I thrifted this, I did it for a DIY cake plate challenge that I was in at the time. So I put it on an existing candlestick that I had and that's what I used it for. So then after that I thrifted on a different occasion, like months later, this a beautiful candlestick and I absolutely love it. It's crystal and I can't remember how much I got this for either, but it wasn't that much. And I brought it home and I was going to use it for a candle or a display of something else, and I just happened to think about putting it on this cake or this plate to make a cake stand too, and it is gorgeous together. I used this in my fall decor last year and I will try to insert a little clip of that so you can see what it looked like. But yeah, and it sits on there perfectly without doing anything to it for like a DIY project. But if I wanted to use it for food so it wouldn't move around, all I have to do is use a few adhesive dots on the top of it and it will work for that too. You could also turn it over this way and use it, and as long as it's not being moved around a great deal, it's pretty sturdy that way too. So yeah, these are 2 pieces that are very versatile because I can just use it as a plate too somewhere, and I can use this as a candlestick, and I love both of them. And they're both quite heavy, and this crystal one, I just think it's gorgeous. Then I thrifted a while back. This was probably in 2015. I'm not exactly sure. I know I did put it on my channel. This beautiful crystal chest and checker set. I actually purchased this to go on a coffee table when I got one because at the time I didn't have a coffee table, and it is gorgeous, and now I have a coffee table. So I'm going to set it up and let you guys see what it looks like. Hopefully it fits because I don't have like a standard size coffee table. I have a smaller coffee table, so hopefully it fits on there with what I already have on there. So I will show you that. But I love this. I was looking for one of these for a very long time. They sold them, the crystal ones, in HomeGoods for like $30 for like $29.99 for the longest. And I really wanted one. You could get them at other stores. Like I saw one at Macy's that looked just like this that was like $70. And so people haven't been like, you know, buying these in a while, but I found one new in the box and I know I got it for like probably $5 or less. Here is one of my absolute favorite pieces. I don't think I ever hauled this, but I got this at like a garage sale. It was an estate sale actually. They were trying to fit it into a car to get it rid of it and take it to the thrift store. And so I ended up asking how much it was because the lady was going to put it on the curb. She was going to sit it out for the trash. And it is a baker's rack. It is very kind of swirly and fancy and stuff, and excuse my messy patio, but as you can see my siding's wet and I'm filming this in between it storming, so I'm just trying to get that done now. So I asked her how much she wanted for it and she gave it to me for free, she said, and I was like, no, I have some other items here, like I will pay you for it. And she's like, what all do you have? And I had a few other things and she was like $5 just, and I was like, everything is worth way more than $5. She's like, we are done. I am done. She's like, I am going to put what doesn't go in the car and donate it. If it doesn't fit in the car like this, it's going in the trash. You can have it. And so I took it and all the glass is there. It was missing a few of the little rubber things to hold the glass in place, but I am going to DIY it. It's been sitting out here all year and last year. You might have seen it in the back of a video when we did an outside thing, and I have not done anything to it. I'm going to spray paint it espresso to match the rest of our stuff, and this is actually the first time that all the glass has been sitting on it. I had it stored because we used it recently for a barbecue because it sits right next to our grill, and we had a Bloody Mary bar on it. So yeah, it's a little swirly for my taste and everything, but I'll figure out something to do with it. It was free, basically free. I mean $5, and I had a bag full of other stuff that was more than $5 too. So yeah. Okay, so then the last thing that I have to show you guys, I have to move the camera again to show it to you. I didn't thrift this on my channel at all. I thrifted it a long time ago, and I was going to show it in a thrift haul, but I think I was waiting until I knew exactly what I was going to do with it, and I hadn't figured that out. But now I kind of know, and actually I will show you this. I recently purchased this fabric at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to use it for this next thrifted item. Okay, here is the last item. It is this lamp, and as you can see, it is a chrome lamp that has a very long thin neck and a circular base, and it loops over to this white shade form. And when I purchased it, it had a shade on it, but it was severely damaged. I couldn't even figure out exactly how it was supposed to go, and so I still love the shape of it, and I purchased that fabric to see if I can make a nice shade for it for my living room for fall. To cover the lampshade, what I'm using is the fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby, and all you have to do is measure it to size and cut what is initially a large rectangle. It's a cylinder shape for the lampshade, and so you're going to need a rectangle that will go all the way around it. Now remember, if you have a pattern like I do, determine which way you'd like the pattern to go before you cut your fabric, because you don't want to cut it wrong and have the pattern be sideways. So once I did that, I also cut 2 pieces of the cording to go around the top and the bottom of the fabric, but I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to attach them. We'll see how it turns out. So I purposely made it a little wider too, because you can see there's an unfinished edge here, and I'm not really worried about the patterns matching up when I put it around the shade, because you won't see the back of it anyway. So here's the shade with the fabric just draped around, and I could see what it looked like for height. I also just lightly laid the cording on top to see if I liked how it matches. I did see when I was at Hobby Lobby that they had some beaded crystals, and I do like the cording at the top, but I'm not sure I would want it at the bottom, and I'm thinking maybe some beaded crystals might be nicer. So I think I'm going to skip the cording for now and just actually put the shade on. So here is my final project for the lampshade. I love how it turned out. I have it here in my living room next to my love seat. I am probably going to add some crystal beads to it, but I don't have any right now. So I want to thank Kimberly for including me in this challenge. It was so much fun to do. I will link her channel down below along with the playlist of all the other participants in this challenge once it is available. I want to thank you guys for watching, for liking and sharing my videos. Also, if you're not a member of Lacee's Space family here, please hit the subscribe button to keep up and see what I'm going to be doing next. Also, if you like, you can follow me on Instagram. I will be posting a picture of this after I put the beads on over there. It is Lacee Space, the same way that it is spelled here, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.